So should broke guys date or should broke ladies date? I hear this question coming out a lot, and people are asking that if I'm not financially stable, should I still have the leeway to enter into a relationship or not? My name is Godwin Freeman, and I want to welcome you all to this YouTube channel. And I want you to join this community of healthy life, worthy relationship by subscribing to this YouTube channel, clicking the notification bell, sharing this video to your friends and your loved ones, and also liking this video so that we can reach multitude of people. So the question is simple. If I'm not financially stable, if I can't stand on my 2 feet, should I carry a man along? Should I carry a woman along? These are the questions that boggles the minds of a lot of people in our dispensation when it comes to relationships. When we say someone is broke, actually, what are we trying to say? In my personal understanding, we are just saying that this person cannot stand on his or her 2 feet, whether male or female, because where the world is going right now, you don't only have to be a male to be financially stabilized. A female also needs to be financially stabilized. But at the end of the day, what we are trying to project is that should you be able to take care of your own bills as an individual before you can handle the complexities of a romantic relationship. The reason this is very key is because relationship is expensive. And the responsibility that comes with relationships sometimes requires financial stability. So some people may ask that or may think that if I'm not financially stabilized, I can still get a girl. Or a lady may say it doesn't matter whether I'm working or not, I can still get a guy on the side. But you see, some of the complexities that comes around dating whilst broke are what I'm going to share with you right now. Number one, I want you to understand that you can't relationship your way out of poverty. Neither can you marry your way out of poverty. And finances and wealth is not sexually transmitted. Or finances and wealth is not affectionately transmitted. So relationships in our generation has become a poverty alleviation scheme for most people, in that they are not financially stabilized, but they think that hooking up with a girl or a lady is going to sort them out financially, which is not true and not good. Especially if you are looking for a long-term, sustainable, fulfilled relationship. If you are doing it for the short while, if you are doing it for the fun of it, if you are doing it to just while away time, then this message may not really get to you. But if you are looking at a long-lasting, sustainable, effective, and impactful romantic relationship, then it is expedient you understand that finances play a major role in the outcome of your relationship, because relationships are expensive. Sometimes it may be burdensome financially because of the responsibilities that comes therein. Number one, if you are not well to do financially, it can affect your choice and your standards. What do I mean? Some people have decided to enter into a relationship with another people simply because the person has promised to take care of them financially. If you had a well-to-do or if you had the means financially, I don't think you would have ended up in that relationship. Sometimes you lose your convictions, you lose your morals, you lose your standards just because this person has promised you wealth. Just because this person has promised you a safe future, just because this person has promised you a fulfilling future, you are willing to throw away your convictions, throw away your values just to stay with this person. But in your heart of hearts, you know that if you had the means financially, you wouldn't have entered into a relationship with this person. That means that your lack of finances is actually affecting your choice of a partner, and it's affecting your standards because you are willing to compromise this standard just for financial means, which is not good for you. Secondly, finances and the lack of it can be an undue influence in the relationship. I've seen a lot of people who can't leave toxic relationship where they are being demeaned, their emotions are being drained simply because this person is taking care of me financially. To some extent, the person is even paying your school fees, right? The person is fending for you. The person is actually giving you provisions and whatnot. Because of that, if they are maltreating you, if they are misusing you, if they are abusing you, it becomes difficult for you to leave such a relationship. I know there are a lot of propaganda saying that leave to live, to say that you need to leave that relationship if you want to get your life back. But the reason why a lot of people stay in toxic relationship, do you know why? It's simply because this person is unduly influencing them financially. And because you don't have the means financially speaking, you still decide to stay in that relationship. And you are being bruised, you are being battered, you are being shattered, but you can't still live. So that means that your lack of finances, you're not preparing yourself adequately financially, is stampeding your growth in that relationship. And this person is taking advantage of you abruptly. This person is demeaning you. This person is destroying your emotions, but you choose to stay. Why? because you don't have the means financially, and that is why you can't date while you are broke. The third reason I want you to consider is that this person can also manipulate you. You see, some people are in a relationship with you because they have that control over the relationship, just because they are calling the shots financially speaking. So you don't have a voice in that relationship. You can't contribute in that relationship. You have no say in that relationship. Do you know why? Because they are the one calling the shot financially. Excuse my language, they have purchased you like they purchased a piece of furniture in their room. So they don't even ask you for your opinion. They don't even ask you for your suggestion in anything they do. That means that they are using that financial means or prowess they have to manipulate you and control the relationship. I've seen even ladies who are well-to-do financially and they enter into a relationship with broke guys, and the guy doesn't have a say in the relationship. You have lost touch with your leadership instinct. The reason is because this lady is the one calling the shots financially. The reason is because this person is the one who is fending for you. This person is the one providing for you. What voice will you have in such a relationship? So you think that they are in the relationship because they love you, but actually they are there for emotional safety. They are there because they don't really have to be vulnerable with you. They don't really have to be affectionate with you, and you are going to stay. They are there because they can manipulate you and manipulate the relationship, and you are willing to stay. I've heard a lot of people say, oh, it is good to date when you don't have anything financially so that you will know who can actually be with you. Bro, sometimes she is there knowing you don't have anything because she can manipulate and control the relationship, and you wouldn't have a say. She's the one supposed to tell you which friends you should join. She's the one supposed to tell you which friends you should disassociate yourself from. All of these are emotionally controlling in the relationship, and you wouldn't have a voice in that relationship. You wouldn't have a say in that relationship. That is why it is expedient and imperative that you build your financial wealth, you build your financial life before you consider a relationship. Now, I'm not saying that be rich. What I'm saying is that at least be able to stand on your 2 feet. At least be able to pay your day-to-day bills and expenses. Because I'm also not saying that go and enter into a relationship with someone just because you can take care of them. Hopefully, they should also be able to take care of themselves. You should also be able to take care of yourself, so that we can come together to interdepend on each other. Because truth be told, relationship is not between two people who are dependent on each other. No. One person is supposed to be an independent being. The other person is also supposed to be an independent being. Then we come together to interdepend on each other, so that it doesn't look like one is a leech or one is a parasite trying to parasite on the monies of the other person. That is why you need to build your financial wealth before you consider a relationship. The next aspect of the reason why you need to be financially debt before you enter into a relationship is that sometimes your partner can lose respect for you simply because you don't have the means financially. Sometimes they can lose respect for you. Now, I'm also not saying that if you are in a relationship and your partner is the one calling the shots financially, it automatically means that they are there to manipulate or to control you. Some are genuine and they are there because they truly love you. But I'm giving you perspective because there are other instances where this person calling the shots financially means they lose that respect for you because they feel that there is nothing you are also contributing to the table. Especially, you see, the truth of the matter is that if you know this person is calling the shot when it comes to your finances, you need to be wise and game up and ask yourself which other ways can you also game up or up yourself so that you can also contribute and pour yourself into that relationship. So if they are calling the shot financially, you should be ambitious. You might not have the money yet now, but at least you have a vision and a purpose with which when they bring the money, you can foster a fulfilling and a satisfying vision and purpose. So even if you don't have the well without financially, there should be other things that you are also contributing to the table or bringing to the table of the relationship so that together we can amalgamate all these two and it becomes an atomic force. But here I'm just trying to let you understand that sometimes they are in that relationship with you just because of the finances they can be able to provide, or underneath you're accepting their proposal, it is because you knew that there will be a financial advantage added to the benefits of being in a relationship with them. But don't forget, and especially if you're a man listening to me, you are losing your respect gradually if you continue to stay in that relationship, and especially you are not contributing anything worthwhile in that relationship. Finally, you hear a lot of people saying that, oh, I got in touch with him, he was very broke, I built him up financially, now he has gotten the money and he has switched up on me. To say that because this person is now doing well financially, they don't want to roll with you again. And you see, this switching up thing, I really want us to look into it, because sometimes he didn't switch up with you just for switching up with you sake. Sometimes it is because when he was broke, you were not actually the person he wanted to enter into a relationship with, but for the mere convenience and for the fact that he couldn't stand on his 2 feet for now, he decided to just roll with you. But eventually, now that he can stand on his 2 feet and he's doing well financially, he's now thinking of a better person he wants to be in a relationship with. That goes to show that probably by then that he was broke, if he actually was having it he was doing well financially, he was going to choose someone else and not you. But they probably started with you because they thought that they are no match for this person because they were not financially stabilized. So the question I want to leave you with finally in answering whether should one enter into a relationship, whether they are broke or not, is that if you are making a choice of a partner whilst you are broke, ask yourself, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, will I still want to be with them? 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if I am well to do financially, will I still decide to stay in that relationship with them, or I will think that they are no match for me? If that is the case, then you should be honest with yourself now and let them go, knowing very well that if you become stabilized financially, if you are doing well and you are creating wealth for yourself, you will not want to be in a relationship with them. But on the other side, if you think that 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if you become that famous and that popular and that ambitious person, this is someone you see as a partner who can stand side by side with you, because both of you were able to fulfill purpose, and you will not be ashamed about calling them in the public as your partner. Then I have no problem with you. But at the end of the day, just make sure that you ask yourself this question: 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, when I'm doing well financially and I'm no longer broke, is this the person I still want to do life with? If the answer is no, then your guess is as good as mine. You need to advise yourself. I believe that some of these truths I shared will help you and give you perspective in answering some of these questions, whether you should enter into a relationship whilst you are broke or not. But at the end of the day, like I said, relationships should never be a poverty alleviation scheme for you. You can't marry yourself out of poverty. You can't relationship your way out of poverty. Wealth is not sexually transmitted. Wealth is not affectionately transmitted. You need to build your life. You need to build your finances. And hopefully, if they come alongside, both of you can become an atomic force that will do well and exploit. Thank you so much for giving me your audience. My name is Godwin Freeman. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell. Don't forget to share this video to your friends and your loved ones. Don't forget to like this video. And most importantly, leave your views in the comment section. Let me know what you think. If I am broke, should I date or I shouldn't date? Thank you.